Now, it makes no sense spending so much money on marketing your interior design studio on Google and still rank below those that do not really care. Now, Google gets you the best type of clients, clients that have money to spend, and they are so close to hiring a designer for their project. Now, you can run ads for your business and still not get the best quality leads, even on Google. An example is Al Johnson here. If I search for interior designers in Los Angeles, there are a couple of businesses that run ads, and Al Johnson runs ads for this keyword. But if I scroll just above here, I can see a business called IA Interior Architect, and they have no sponsor tag. That means they are not running ads, but still they rank above Al Johnson. And this will make me frustrated if I work at Al Johnson, because the goal of running ads is to show above every other business, just as these businesses that are above here, Janine, Stones, and other interior design studio. Everyone that wants to hire for your service as an interior designer, they don't take their time to scroll all the way down. They only focus on those that are on the top search results, and that is what Google optimizes for. There's some certain things you probably are doing to your business that Google penalizes you for, and even though you run ads on this platform, they still pitch you down below other businesses. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can fix this problem and how you can rank on the top search result of Google. But for you to understand how this works properly, I want to understand or explain to you how Google Ads work. Now, throughout this video, I'm going to imagine that you're a designer and you stay in Los Angeles. And the search volume for interior designers in LA is about 1,770. And you might think that this is not so much in comparison to Facebook's impression, but everyone that takes their time to search for keywords such as interior designers in LA and other keywords there, they have stronger intention of buying than someone that sees an ad randomly on Google. Now imagine you converted 10% of this traffic. That means 10% of this click goes to your website or your landing page. That's about 177 clicks. I don't know how good you are in sales, but I'm pretty sure you could get some clients for this. But it's very unlikely for you to get clients if they can't find you. If you're running ads and you're down the search result, no one's going to click on your website. Now to fix this is how Google Ads really works. Now Google Ads works as an auction. You don't pay for impression, you only pay for clicks. Whenever someone clicks on your landing page or your website, you pay for that click and you can determine how much you are willing to spend. And for this video, there are two designers. The first designer can only afford to pay $2 per click, which is great. Next one says, I can pay $3 for every click. Now, this is an example of some metrics that Google watches now to rank your business. There are two important metrics: the CPC, that is how much you are willing to pay for a click, and the quality of your landing page or your website. If you send your leads to a landing page that has a very bad experience, Google crawls through this website and sees how will a user use this website. If it doesn't meet their criteria, they give you a certain score. Now, based on these two criteria, the CPC, the cost for every click you are willing to pay, and the score you get from your landing page or website, Google ranks you accordingly. Now, your user experience matters a lot. If someone searches for commercial interior designers or interior design projects, and you send them to a page that has residential project, this affects your quality score and it makes you rank below. Now imagine let's say for this scenario, both designers have 5/10 in their quality score. They are sending them to not the best landing page or website, and they are spending, the first designer can spend $2, the other one can spend $3. And the first designer spends $2. So $2 times 5, the CPC times the quality score gives him 10. And for the second designer, he wants to spend $3. $3 times 5 gives him 15. Now, based on this calculation, the second designer gets the upper ranking because he has more money to spend, not because of the quality of the landing page. But there are situations where you could spend less money and still rank above those that are spending so much money. Now, if you look at this situation here, you're going to imagine that the first designer sends his leads to a landing page. The best way to send all your lead is a landing page, not a website. When you send your lead to a website, there are so many things that they can press, and it distracts them from the goal of you running ads. The reason why you run ads is not to just get some impression or traffic to your page. You want to get qualified booked consultation. And when they go to your website, they see so many things like your history, your team, other things that are not relevant to their search, and they could bounce off. Now, Google noticed these trends and this occurrence, and if you're not getting so much clicks, as in book meetings from your website or your landing page, they rank you below. And for this scenario now, the first designer spends $2 for every click, and it sends them to an optimized landing page, and they get more conversion. So Google says, this is a very good landing page. The users are getting the right experience and they're clicking and booking meetings, and they score that landing page 10 over 10. And the other person says, I'm sending them to my website and I'm going to spend more money. I will do the math here. The first designer spends $2 for every click, and he has 10 over 10 in terms of the quality score. So he has a 20 score overall. The second designer spends $3 for every click. He's spending more, and based on the fact that it sends them to their website, it gets 5 over 10 and it has 15. So you could spend way less money and still rank higher if only you send them to the right place. Website might sound like a fantastic idea, but sometimes it's not the best in terms of conversion. And let's look at these two businesses here. The first one is this business here. They are running ads on Google for that keyword, and they send all their traffic to this website. If you go to this landing page here, this is a website. This is all I can see on the website. There's no button to book a call. There's no video. They are just images. If I wanted to hire someone for a design job, and this is where I got to, it's very likely that I might bounce off from this website because there's no direction. It sounds very simple, but putting a simple call to action button like book a meeting is so helpful. Now, if you look at this other business here, when I first come here, I get a trigger that invites me to put my information, which I really might not like to do that. Please cancel here. And I scroll down a bit and I can see the contact us button is very bold there. I can see some things that say learn more about our work. There are so many buttons that invite your users to take action. Now, based on this action that this client or this list take, Google ranks your businesses more and gives you much more visibility on the page. However, this landing page could still be better. For you to connect with your client, there's something important that you need to have. I'm going to show you what a proper landing page looks like. Now, this is what a proper landing page should look like. Now, the goal of this landing page is to book a consultation. No other goal, no distraction. The first thing the user sees when they land on this landing page is a text that says, make your home a place you never want to live. Now, this taps into the emotion of residential homeowners. They want something that feels custom made and perfect for them. And the next thing they see is a video of you explaining who you are, things you have done, and also just they can understand how your business works and how you can help your past clients. Also, we attach testimonials in this same video that you are seeing on this landing page. The next thing that is very recurring on this landing page are several buttons, but with the same goal to book a free consultation. This is exactly what we want. We first build trust with this video that they definitely going to click on. Then they can see all your past project. This enables them to see what you have done, design taste, and then the major goal here is to book a consultation. And there are several things that are done in place to ensure that those leads that are coming to book a call, they are truly qualified to work with you. There are several questions that we set to screen those that cannot truly afford the service. And one important question that has been helping us so far to improve the lead quality is putting the estimated budget for the service. Now, once you have the budget here, anyone that cannot afford to spend on this project or these services that you offer cannot get to book a call with you. Very simple, but very, very effective. So don't waste your time having to speak to those that cannot really afford your service and are just probably price shoppers. Now, if you want this for yourself, you want to book at least 15 qualified commercial and residential consultation every week from Google without relying on referrals or posting random content on Instagram. There's a link below that sends you to my landing page. This is my landing page here. If you scroll down, you can see some video testimonials of my past clients and how I've helped them with their business. It's running ads. A couple of them had no system in place. They relied on referrals, posting content on Instagram, and it was not effective. I helped them set something similar to this. So if you scroll down here, you can watch testimonial video. It's about 2 minutes long. You can see how meetings like this usually feel like. And if you are ready, you can click the button on this page here. If you notice something here, I don't send you to my business website. I could have sent you to my website, but there are so many things that could distract you from the major goal, which is to book call with me. And that's the same principle with Google Ads. You never send your clients to your website. You send them to a landing page. A landing page is made for conversion. But when if I send you to my website, there are so many things you could check on and get distracted from the actual goal, which is to book a meeting with me. We help make websites also, but that's not the topic of this conversation. So click below, see my landing page, book a call, and I look forward to speaking with you. Bye.